What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be playing with the new stabilizer that I got. I have no idea how to use it. I have no idea what kind of footage I can get with it, but that's what today's for. So let's see what happens.
You can call me stupid. Yes, you can call me sheep. You can say I'm lazy. You can say I'm weak. You think that using her would get to me, and if you're right then you're in trouble, D. Cause I won't break, no, I know I won't wait. You're in trouble, D.
So the thing that I wanted to discuss today is the word excuse. I went to this hashtag MKE meetup, ran by some really amazing people, met some really amazing people, and every conversation that I had, I wanted to kill myself a little bit because everything that I had to talk about, or everything that I wanted to talk about, there was some if I could have, or I should have done this. And I caught myself in that loop because recently I've really wanted and strived really hard to not go with the, well, I could be here, but, or, you know, if something goes wrong, it's the, I should have done this, but, because that right there is your excuse, and that's a clear indication that you haven't done something properly to how it should have been handled. Now that could be either for you didn't do something or something didn't happen properly, but even if something doesn't go your way or you don't get the luck of the draw, that doesn't mean that you can't still hustle and still get it done that next time. The thing that I noticed about everybody there is I saw myself in everybody there, and everybody has their hustle and everybody has their side hustle, and I'm sick of excuses because people can't handle why or how they aren't where they need to be. Because you watching this video, as well as myself, everybody has a side hustle, and the only reason that we're not main hustling is because of the word excuse. Everything that we want to say is the reason behind why we're not where we are is ending up becoming an excuse, and that's just ridiculous.
You think that using her would get to me, and if you're right then you're in trouble, D.
This is the definition of an excuse. If there's anything that I've tried to focus on myself lately, especially in the last month, is eliminating all those excuses. If there's any conversation that I find myself going to the, well, I would have, or well, I could have, or well, I should be, that's immediately an excuse, and that's ridiculous. There's no reason that that should ever come up in conversation, because if it does, that means that there's something that you're holding yourself back from doing. Today, I don't normally like going outside. I don't normally like vlogging outside in public. Today is no holds barred. Today is a day where I'm not gonna go home. I'm not gonna go to bed tonight and be like, I should have done this. I could have done this. I'm learning how to use my stabilizer today. I'm gonna be doing this video in every format: YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram stories. This video is going to be everywhere, because when I stop myself, or when I let myself stop creating or stop trying new things or trying different things, is where I stop and where I become the I should have, I could be, I should be, and instead it's going to become a I will be here, because there's no reason that you should be able to have a conversation with somebody and be able to talk about what they're doing. And at this meetup last night, the hashtag MKE meetup, I was meeting all these people that are incredibly established, and I'm like, well, I'm not. And it became this, well, why am I not? And I tried every conversation I had yesterday to not become the, well, I could be here, or well, I should be here, because, well, why am I not there? Because I'm not letting myself be there. There's something inside that is holding me back from being where I want to be, and I'm now going to start finding myself and finding this platform to really admit myself to full-time production. I was asked myself a great question by somebody at the meetup yesterday, who asked if I would I rather be my own boss, or would I rather work for the man? And I really thought about that, and I thought, you know, I don't mind working for people, and that's not at all the issue. The issue isn't working for people or what the job is. The issue is, you know, I am so into my personal brand and so into what I love doing, because as you watch my content, you see that I have, you know, all of these deals with Logitech, with GFUEL, with Elgato, you know, with IntoTheAm, with all of these companies, and that is because of my personal brand. There's nothing that I did for anybody except stuff that I've done for myself to make things like that happen. And it's incredible to think, and incredible, you know, I really thought about that for a long time after he had asked me that question, because, you know, I kind of struggle with, well, if it's creative, but I'm still doing my own thing, and then if, you know, I could work for myself and be my own boss to an extent, and, you know, there's, both of those aspects have their pros and cons, but I think for me, myself, where I like to be and where I should be moving forward is a personal brand. Everything that I do, everything that I've done, all these companies that I work with are because I've approached them or they've approached me from something that I've done as me. It wasn't any work that I've done for anybody else. It wasn't anything that I've done as a company or as a group with anybody else. Everything that I've done and everything that I've accomplished is completely 100% me. And I like that. Now with this excuses thing, I still have all of these great positive things that I've been able to accomplish because I haven't gone to the, well, I could be here, I should be here. With the Dr. Disrespect shaker reveal, especially with now the Logitech G513 keyboard, with the Elgato HD60S review that I did, I went where other creators didn't. I went a step further, and I told myself a month from now, a year from now, 6 months from now even, when other creators stop is where I'm just beginning. And this video, especially being on LinkedIn and being on Instagram and being on YouTube, all in different capacities, in full form, in 10-second form, vertical, not, caption, whatever, it's because I am going that step further to create the content that deserves to be everywhere, the content that nobody else is currently creating, because where you find your niche and where you find your personal brand fitting in is where you find other people aren't. And what other people aren't doing is creating different types of content that fit in every space. And what I think other people are struggling with is being able to focus really hard on one thing, or I'm really into photography, or I'm really into YouTube videos, or I'm really into just taking whatever, doing this, doing that. But that's where they stop. And I'm telling you right now, that's where all of your excuses are gonna start coming if you aren't accomplished at that thing. Now, if you do just wanna do straight up video or straight up photo, that's fine. Pursue it with all your heart. Spend 60 hours a week, go out, do different shoots. Every day off is not a day off because you have to hustle. Your side hustle has to be strong on the time that you have to do it. There's people that I met that were two years ago, 3 years ago, 6 months ago, working their jobs, not happy, doing whatever daily droll, and they said, you know what, I'm gonna side hustle this to crazy and become what I want to be. And almost every single one of them are currently living their lives out, doing what they want to do, doing what they love doing, because their side hustle paid off, because they didn't start saying, well, I could be here, well, I should be here. They just said, I'm just gonna do it, and you can too. So I hope that this little motivational speech has been enough to kind of light a little fire under your butt, because I feel like everybody has the ability and everybody has the talent to do everything that they want to accomplish in life. They're just holding themselves back somehow. And when you dive deeper and find out why and how and what, you will succeed in anything that you want to accomplish. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'll see you on the internet.